Okay, so a little bit of problem solving. I'll go ahead and make a video of this since people will probably have to do something like this if they use the SKR board on the version 2. So basically with our board, with our SKR board and our heat sinks on the drivers, they're in the way of the fan. Once you put the fan on here, it's perfectly lined up. Oops, sorry. Once you put the fan on here, the fan actually will hit the SKR heat sinks on the drivers. So the plan is I got a drill bit. Plan is to just go ahead and drill all the way through the case, and then we'll put the fan on the outside, and we'll put a little trim. We'll make a little trim ring for it so it's pretty. So the drill bit is basically, now I know these are not metric drill bits. So the drill bit I'm using is, well, that's a lie, 2.3 millimeters. According to the standard equivalent, that's 3/32, or 3/32 would be right. So what we're going to do is we're just going to drill these out. We'll drill one out carefully, trying not to destroy the threads, although I don't think that'll be a problem. Now, as you saw, a bunch of metal chunks came out. One thing going for us is this is some extremely crappy metal. Now, so we need a 3mm, and our 3mm is not going to go through. Now, I thought that would likely be the case. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get a bigger drill bit and only go in the thickness of this metal. Okay, so what I have here is (1/8). I'd say 1/8. This says it's 7/64, but I had a feeling it was an 1/8. That's why I backed it off a little bit. So we're gonna just take this drill bit and try to go in ever so slightly with it. And this is okay, now what I have okay, now what I have is an 1/8" drill bit, and I'm gonna go ahead and just drill in here just ever so slowly. So I think that was enough. And I don't know if it was 1/8 inches tight. Alright, let's see what we got right here. Yeah, I mean that turned easy. It tightened down easy. It's in the screws. I mean in the threads beautifully. So we'll do another one just to prove it wasn't a fluke. We'll do all 4 of them. So there's one. You know, you might want to cut a little bit and then take all the metal shavings off, although it didn't hurt the other one. Alright, we're through. Make sure there's no shavings on the bit when we start. Alright, a little more aggressive on that one. Beauty. Now, I don't know which bit I used. Right there, that other one's a hardened bit. Alright, same deal. We just want to go in there a little bit. The problem is that 1/8 of an inch is too small, really. So once I get it, I'm just gonna I'm gonna plow with my drill bit. That's a really good way to break your drill bit. So be as careful as possible. That one looks good. And that one feels like it's probably gonna go. And same on this one right here. Alright, let's see what we got. So this one I know was new. Cake. Goes right in. No problem. This one's real good. The other one could be drilled out a tiny bit more. I don't know, maybe that was one of the... So these all work. So this will be beautiful. So let's get our fan. So we have our fan right here. And we'll have to check the direction. Let's check our screws out here. Oh, this will work. However, it's not going to be right anymore. Huh. So I'll need even longer ones when I put my little cover on. But and we'll put the other 2 on. So this will be good. This will take care of, solve that problem. Always little problems when we try to do these modifications, but we will not be denied. Okay, so you obviously see there's one little problem here, right? And that is you have a wire right there, so you're going to need a hole for your wire. It's going to have to be this big. So we're going to do a diagonal check on this right here. And damn near 3/8. So we get a 3/8 drill bit. So this is going to be a pretty big hole. So we're going to go ahead, and I brought another drill bit. We won't do it all at once. Alright, I give me a scratch to figure out where we're at. Get the right nut driver here. And you see the screws just fly out, so they're not tore up at all. And as smooth as can be. Alright. Guess we'll just go with our 1/8 inch. It's already on the drill. Alright. Next victim. Beauty. And I guess we'll go to our 3/8. This 3/8 is a really good drill bit, and it's brand new. It should just cut right through, no problem. Alright. So some sharp edges right there around where that, you know what, yeah, whatever, on the hole. I think it goes on like this. We'll put a cover. It'll go over all this. We'll make a little cover with some louvers, and the screws will go through the hole on the cover, and I'll make it come over so it goes over the hole. You won't even see the hole. Pretty makes sense, right? I mean, it has to be the same direction it was on the other side. And screw it in a little bit tighter that time. Is that because that may be because the screw's being altered. Either way, you can just go back in there with your drill bit again. The screw looks fine. Alright, that is all. We'll get on making the cover up real quick, get it printed, and then we can release the SKR adapter kit for the version 2 chain system.